Yo, what is up, everybody? And welcome to another video. I'm sorry for my voice, I'm a little cold. And also, no face cam today, not really no face cam, but like no face showing up today because the theory doesn't work without it. So anyway, my theory is something really that might be really crazy, but also makes total sense. Get it? Total sense. I'm sorry, I should myself out. So anyway, okay. So my theory today is that Mario is the antagonist of the series. And I will tell you why with a whole bunch of key factors and other things. Alright, so the first thing we have is this photo right here. This is basically how it started, my brain started going, what's going on, like with this. So, anyway, this photo shows what would be Mario escaping with Princess Peach from Bowser's castle. But there are some factors that say something else. Do you see Mario's face? Look at that. That does not look like our regular Mario at all. What we see in the games is basically Mario who is happy and smiles at the event throughout the adventure. But what we see here is like the face of a villain, as if he's taken Toadstool from Bowser's castle, but Peach is a hostage to Mario in this case, not to Bowser. And also look at the faces of these enemies. Like, look at Lakitu. And look at the Goomba. Look at the Koopa Troopa. And the Blooper, for Christ's sake. They look like this is new, but like this isn't new, like basically at all. Now look at here. Look at Toad here. Toad is really happy. So the reason why, so I think the reason why is basically, of course, yay, they are free. But as we see, it's just see from the others that they're not so happy. And for Toad here, as you can see as in like democracies as a war, we can see that, hey, look at this, we are free. But of course, in war, there are different types of perspectives. And the other's perspectives are like, this is not what we're looking for at all. So basically, this is how this is basically how I think it all started all off. Now, to look at the princess, at first you would say, that is not Princess Peach. Now basically, here's why I say this is Princess Peach, because, well, for one, Mario's around, and two, look at the dress. That is so Princess Peach. The one part is about the hair. I was saying that this is young Princess Peach, and is that basically over the years, Peach basically becomes and has like better and majestic hair. That sounded a little like I was crush on her. Nope. So anyway, that is the first part. Oh, and also say, actually, you'd say, but that is Peach without the mushroom. Now, I will get back to this later. And, I'll get back to this later, not because that I haven't found anything yet, and I might find one in the middle of the video. It's just there's some other factors that I want to go over before counter counter saying what you guys what would be saying. So anyway, the next thing I want to show you. Oh, oh, and by the way, I claim none of these images. I claim none of them. None of them. Well, actually, I do claim this one because this one was actually taken by me. So anyway, this right here is the ending to Super Mario Odyssey. And I think some of you will be going and know where I'm going with this. At the end of Super Mario Odyssey, of course, Mario saves from Bowser, yeah, blah 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 blah, same story over and over and over. But as we see, when Mario and Bowser are trying to propose to Peach, you would immediately think, hey, I'm gonna go choose Mario. Nope. She has a hard time. This what I'm saying is basically that Peach has gone attached to Bowser. Right. Most of you would say, hey, she has Stockholm Syndrome. Game theory has gone over this before. Well, what's to say that like the that's Mario's science equals our science. There's not there's no very like not very much support on that. And here's another thing. Here's some very logic right here. Yeah, she right here is in the wedding castle. And wedding castle. And basically she would have the chance to just run out. I mean, come on. If she really did not want to marry Bowser in some Bowser in some way, she would just run out. Just run out of the wedding hall. There's something in that for you. here's another thing. In Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions, in one of the cutscenes, Captain Goomba say, they are describing the Toads right here. They defy Lord Bowser. That is a weird set of words right there. They defy Lord Bowser? I mean, if this is what there is really going on, then this is what they'd be doing. They'd be openly resist or refuse to obey. And saying that Bowser has control over control over the Toads. But as you can see, is since they help stupid Mario and stupider Luigi, they basically oh god. And since that is like some way of showing it, and they basically have and they have some war going on. And also, here's some things that would really make sense if this theory was true. In most Mario games, we see that the timer has 500 seconds on the clock. And basically from that, we never know why. Why is it 500 seconds? I say because, well, Bowser, because Mario knows that Peach is in good hands. But he does not want to show the Mushroom Kingdom just oh, I don't care about the princess. Well, so that basically shows he's taking his time. But hey, I want to show you the image again. If this were Super Mario Bros. 3, which is basically what this photo is trying to depict, then Luigi would be somewhere around here. Do we see Luigi anywhere? Luigi. No, we don't. This explains on his 100 seconds in New Super Luigi U, and also his little gimmicky. He is rushing to save Princess Peach. And also, here's something that I want to say. And what was it again? Oh yeah, Princess Peach's title, and as we see, is Princess Peach, not Queen Peach. In fact, we never see a mother or a father. If we truly suspect that Mario would try to capture Peach, she would they would definitely want Peach would definitely want to head back out of Mario's grasp. But as we know, that's only happens when Bowser comes. But so whenever so to prevent her from leaving, Mario treats Mario gets the Toads to treat Princess like treats Toadstool or Peach as, well, Princess. But since there is like an absence of a queen or a king of the Mushroom Kingdom, oh god, hold on. Alright, I'm back. So, I would basically say that Peach is ruling without a king or queen. As you can see in Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, Peach is the one to see the ambassador from the Bing Bing Kingdom. But as we know, if there would be a king or a queen would basically be showing up and seeing the visitor, but instead his Princess Peach. It basically says that, well, there is no king or queen. Now is this counteract some things that you would say. And one of the things that you would definitely say is that, well, Bowser refers to himself as a villain sometimes. Well, here's what I think. He is, well, is going over trauma. You know that day that Mario would take Princess Peach? Well, Bowser was most likely there, and he is trying his best to take Princess Peach back. And with all the stress on trying to do that, and because, well, Mario beats him all the time, Bowser is, well, living under stress, a whole bunch of stress, and eventually feels a whole bunch of trauma. And it basically, as you can see here, by the integrated listening systems on trauma, trauma is the response to a deeply distressing or disturbing event that overwhelms an individual's ability to cope. It causes feelings of helplessness and diminishes their sense of self and their ability to feel the full range of emotions and experiences. Now, some of these Bowser is overcome, but since he is like trying to cope, actually trying to cope and like bring joy to himself, doing it to others basically it makes him feel better. Basically a bully. And that's basically how we see like the Mario series. Mario is seen as the good guy, Bowser is seen as the bad guy. But really, it switched. And because of this, now I actually want to do another thing. The reason why Peach never gets better protectors is because, other than the Toads, and that is basically because she's trying to become kidnapped, to, get back to her place. And because of this, and like, it basically shows that this is how Peach is often frequently kidnapped. And also the fact that this also explains why Mario would just often stand there while Bowser and some of his Koopalings would just take her. Now, I want to go back and say, to the point of saying, hey, this could just be Peach without the mushroom. Well, here's why I say. We only see this in 2 games. We see this in Super Mario Bros. 2, which is basically just Mario's dream, and we see this in Super Mario 3D World. And here is where I want to question Mario's kind of like participation in 3D World. We only see Mario go in once Princess Peach is in, and we basically see that happen when Bowser goes back in, and Peach is, trying to chase after him, and because of that, Toad and Luigi follow in after Mario. There we go. And here's how I want to explain the way of the shrinking when being hit in Mario games. In some Mario games, Mario shrinks when it's hit. But when but in other games, he just takes a little bit of health damage. Here's what I think is happening. While Mario is in the Mushroom Kingdom, he shrinks while being hit. But when he has when he has the basically the little hit point, he's not in the Mushroom Kingdom. In Super Mario 64, it would either be in a different world to find the stars. In Super Mario Sunshine, it's that's Isle Delfino. In the Mario Galaxy games, it's up in space. And in Super Mario Odyssey, it's every other place in the on the Mushroom World. And basically, that's the hit point thing discussed. But here's why. But it doesn't really explain why Peach is in, basically shrink. Well, in Peach's game of Super Princess Peach, when Peach gets hit, it's basically a little bit of a hit point. But that is in the Mushroom Kingdom, which is basically her home. When here's what I want to say: when Mario is in his hometown, he doesn't shrink while being hit. He's either knocked out, which it is like anything in Donkey Kong, or basically basically anything else other than being shrunk. Now, What do you guys think about this theory? Do you think that Mario could be the villain of the series? Let me know in the description down below, in the comments down below. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. Oh, and also, spoilers for anything.